What's going on? What's going on, people? Shout out to the replay crew. You know what we do. Um, I'm here going through the motions, doing what I got to do. It's crazy. The holidays are upon us. It seemed like the years, like, just it went by so quick. You know, um, the more things change, they stay the same. It seemed like the holidays are upon us, and people are getting ready for, their Christmas shopping and doing the things that they do and just getting ready for the new year, 2024. It's so much that you got to prepare for. Some people are experiencing winter weather, some people back and forth with global warming. It's different things going on. Uh, right now, as always, I'm just trying to figure it out, just doing what I got to do, almost stream of consciousness, giving my thoughts on any particular given matter. Just grateful to be here another day, another time, for another, just another day of life. And yeah, yeah, it can feel like you're going through the motions sometimes when in the rat race trying to survive, going through the struggle, the suffering and whatnot. But like an acquaintance told me one time, it's not all bad. You know, there are things that are good. There's things that you look forward to. Different situations you want to transpire, and I encourage people with anything to just try to find hope in each day. Just get to a point where you have the small victories, the small things that mean something to you, whatever they may be. Whether it's you just losing weight, whether it be you learning a new skill, learning a new language, reconciling with your family, friends, just improving in some type of way. And, that's the name of the game. The more things change, they stay the same. But, like they say, the names and the faces may change, but, still remains the same that, we got to live, we got to grow or not. There's that option as well. I hope folks out there, whoever may be out there, I hope that you get yourself to where you need to be and, take it all in. I pray for strength for everybody out there to be able to deal with it all, because a lot of times we take for granted so much as far as, life transpires, is the things that we face on each day. You know, try to learn from it all. Try to take it in and piece it together to something that's worth it for you. Get something out of the day. A lot of times we go through the day and we just going through the day, going through the motions, not really looking at it for what it is, not really appreciating things for what they can be. And that's something that I definitely try to do, even when things may not work out to the point where I would like it to, even when things don't go the way you think they should. You keep fighting, you keep pushing, you keep plugging away, you keep praying, keep hoping, keep trying to improve or improving in any way that you can. Because with all the things that you can do, as it said, it comes down to what will you do when you have a chance. If you know you're not going anywhere anytime soon, or you're being blessed to being given so many years to live and do things, and you have your health and vitality, and maybe you're some financially secure in some type of way, it comes down to being able to go out there and accomplish things and live a productive life and try to be a proper human being, if that's something that applies to you or you're interested in. And it doesn't always come with the fanfare. It doesn't always come with the bright lights and the glitter and, the accolades and the appreciation of who you are. Sometimes people don't appreciate who you are until you're dead for 50 years, or maybe they may never appreciate. But if one person can get it, then maybe it's something. I think that person in the mirror, stare back at that person, that's the one that you have to do it for. When I wake up each day and I'm living and doing whatever I'm doing, I try to do it for that person that's staring back at me in the mirror, you know? try to motivate myself and push, for that person that needs me the most, you know, and that's me, you know. And I say it for you. Sometimes the person needs you the most, if you don't have kids or wife or something like that, is that person staring back at you in the mirror. They say, it's the old saying that if a man stares into the abyss long enough, you know, there'll be something that's staring back at them. They'll see themselves. And I appreciate Creative Redundancy for coming through. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you from Canada. I'm just, not here for a long time, but here for a good time, a short time. And yeah, man, just reflecting. A lot of these live streams are coming off as reflections. Who knows? Maybe I'll do something with them later on. But hopefully everything's good with you out there in Canada. Hopefully everything is good with folks wherever you may be. Be safe around these holiday times. It's a rough time, tough time. Some people are lonely, some people are depressed. But I say to you like that, try to count your blessings or the things that you have going for you, because a lot of times we don't pay attention to what it is that we have. And I tell people, be careful with not paying attention to what it is that you have, and appreciate what you got, because even that can be taken away. The grind is what it is. Saying the more technology changes and, things are renovated and moved around and set up, and new civilizations come about, and, old civilizations go, and new thoughts and prevalent thoughts come up, it all remains the same. You got to survive. Sparing time to connect. Appreciate you. Thank you, Creative Redundancy. I feel like I'm doing something. If it's only one, I tell anybody out there, if you're doing something and if only one person, sees it and grabs it and gets it, then it's worth something. So I'm appreciative as always to everybody that reach out, that take the time out to listen, to, comment and, criticize or whatever back. It's all good to me. It's all appreciative, It's just weird out there, It's just, it is a challenge staying motivated. It is a challenge trying to, find yourself or get yourself back to where you know you can be. You fall many times and then you got to fight to get up, dust yourself off and try again. And then it can happen again and again and again and again. But I guess the key is that you get up more times than you fall down, that you look at things, how they transpire, things move in patterns. Yeah. There'll be a procession just as soon as there'll be a procession. When things process and progress in a certain way, there'll be a recession where things regress. And, you have the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of life, the things that matter the most, things that don't, where you fit in, where you don't fit in. It's all kind of stuff that's going on, Appreciate it, Creative Redundancy. Thank you for the second person that came through to the chat. Like I said, I'm just riffing right now. This is more of a freestyle. This is more me stream of consciousness right now. Don't expect a whole lot right now from this live stream. But appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate the people that's watching. And again, I try to stay in tune, keep my word, being with you here on a Wednesday. And like I said, just what I mean by the more things change, the more they stay the same, is that you do have the cycles of life. You do have the things that need to be done. And I think one of the things that you need to pay attention to is just the fact that if not you, then who? If not now, then when? As far as life. We go out there, we live, we do things, we transpire, we go on as the world turns, as the old soap operas used to say. It's nothing wrong with it. And, I'm here. Just trying to figure it out just as much as anybody else. I don't have all the answers, but each time I'm trying to put it together to the way it needs to be put down. I guess I could say this in the last couple of seconds. What I got down to talk about next time, and maybe I got some thoughts on this, maybe you could say this in the chat, whoever watches this to this point. The next thing I will talk about is convenience can hurt you at times. Like I said, convenience can hurt you at times. That's something I want to talk about next time. Let's see how you feel about that. Other than that, thank you for watching. Appreciate you folks. Stay blessed. Stay up. Keep doing what you do. Be safe.